just another chick. There is not another you. Period. There's not another you.
No. You don't go to the club with your friends. I don't know what kind of bitch-ass dude is letting his chicks go to the club with her friends without him. No. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
Not a lot, and that should change.
Society it's set up for that.
How do we change that?
Great question.
Let women take over.
Change the mindsets.
When you don't give women a fair chance to gain power, they're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, is there anything stopping women from getting power any other way?
Yes. Men.
If all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
Because they're fucking women.
What does that mean?
They're strong and better than men.
Well, right, but I'm saying if women couldn't use sex to control men, then how would they get power?
Skip. Men don't have a say in women's sex life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn red yet.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Gabrielle.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance. Let's okay, you want to do that? I do see you as a friend. No!
I give myself a solid 9.8. Okay.
That's not what it's about. It's about the bitches that did you wrong, the bitches that did you dirty, the ones that didn't show you or give you any kind of day. Made it seem like it was always your fault. Now they gotta pay for that. Now she gotta pay for that. Now she sees you leveling up, acquiring more badges, getting better bitches, driving a better vehicle, living in a better neighborhood, eating at different kind of better restaurants, eating at bougie restaurants, taking this bad bitch to a bougie restaurant. Your bad bitch, your girl that you're with, not that dumbass bitch who overlooks you. You created your own lane.
Did you know if you sleep with more than 5 guys, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes from 80% to 25%?
What?
Because the more men you sleep with, you lose your ability to bond with each one. So if you sleep with one guy, you're going to compare the next guy to him. If you sleep with 10 guys, you compare all 10. If you sleep with 20, you compare all 20. You're not likely to be divorced, but you're more likely to leave if you did that.
I want to crash my car into a telephone pole, standing on the gas with no seatbelt on.
This is like the second or third video I've seen like this, and there's something really weird and kind of ironic about it. It's like you're trying to appear as if you're showing the world how disgusted you are that Andrew Tate DM'd you, but in reality, you're subtly bragging that the most famous man in the world noticed you. Because I'm sure there's a lot more men that are far more repulsive that DM these girls, but they don't expose those. But the crazy misogynist who y'all hate so much, that's the guy you gotta make sure everybody knows DM'd you.
They didn't like my response that if you want a traditional man, you should be a traditional woman. And they said, well, I should be able to do what I want. And if I take pictures or whatever, why does that change? And I said, well, the thing is that men want a woman that has traditional values. And posting scantily clad pictures of yourself is not traditional, whether you want to accept it or not. Now, you might say this is a modern type thing. Women are empowered. They can do what they want. That's fine. You can be liberated and everything else. But what I'm saying is that you're also going to liberate yourself from the security and provisioning of a marriage from a lot of men who actually agree with me on this thing. It's just that it sounds like a foreign concept to you guys. Because are Are you actually listening, or are you just listening to respond?
No, I'm actually listening.
No, you're not,
too.
because I'm telling you literally what men want and how men view the world and how men view women.
I'm listening to you. I'm not listening to the other men, though.
No guy, but you're saying, well, you're making your own opinion. I said,
No,
okay,
I
well,
want to
chat.
say something.
Can you
Whenever
guys,
you're done, I want to say something.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is that men, most men, okay, on a balance. What do you want to say? Go ahead.
Go. You're saying traditional, so you want me to wear a skirt all the way to my ankles?
Got to take it to the extreme,
and a
of course.
long.
People just need to experience how bad it is in the streets to appreciate a relationship.
I've been saying this for the longest. You want your girl slutted out in the streets for a while before you two start dating. Hear me out. Don't scroll. Listen to the math right quick. When people go through a hard time in a relationship and they've never been in the streets, they're going to get FOMO. They're going to look at hot girl activity, hot boy activity, and they're going to be like, wow, that looks fun. That's usually when you get hit with those speeches like, we only know each other. We have to go out there and find ourselves. They don't know that the streets are cold, that the streets care about everything but them. The streets just take and never give. They don't know that behind every city girl and city boy, there was a person that they thought they were going to spend the rest of their life with. And it didn't work out. They need to be in the streets for so long. They have a mentality of, I'm never going back to that.
It's crazy how you deal with someone bullshit just to perfect them for some.
Hey, this one's tough, but look, if she treats you like trash, right, and then get with old boy and treat him like a king, it's probably not because she regrets treating you like trash. It's probably because she settled for you. And the whole time she was with you, she thought, I could do better, I could get me a real man. And then she got her version of a real man, and she was like, this is the one I'm gonna calm down for. Problem is, when you got a good heart, you be ignoring them signs, boy. Doing everything for her, paying bills, opening doors, asking her about her day, and then caring about the response. Asking follow-up questions, checking on her mental health, making sure she's drinking water and eating healthier. Just because you think you're for her, don't mean she thinks she's for you. It's a painful lesson to learn, but hey, them's is facts. Well, I don't believe in chasing women. If there's not mutual, like, at the very beginning, give it up. You're doing just that, chasing her. 9 times out of 10, women are going to choose their happiness over yours anyway, so you better make a good decision at the beginning.
I was talking to this girl over the summer, and I was at her place, and her roommate comes downstairs and was talking to us, and she goes, I think I have to cheat on my boyfriend. And I was just like, bro, what? She said, yeah, it's just not as exciting anymore, you know, it's kind of boring. I was like, do you still like him? And she goes, oh yeah, I love him. He's a great guy. I just, you know, it's not as exciting. So I said, how does that make sense? Like, why don't you break up with him? And she said, because I like having a boyfriend. I like having someone to come home to when I can't find something else. And so a lot of people will do that. They'll just date someone because they like having some sort of security, but they go and fuck around with other people for the actual in the moment excitement. So watch out for that, because I don't know if the guy knows and he just likes having a hot girlfriend, so he lets it happen, or maybe he's just completely oblivious to the fact that she's cheating on him once a week.
Your girl no more. She go to HBCU, it's done.
Why you say that?
Bro, you know how, bro, everybody knows.
Same thing applies to an army barracks. If your girl ever tells you, hey, I spent time on a military post, automatically assume that you got ran through. Which is nothing wrong with that, because, you know, people got higher sex drives than others. Hoe safely, hoe responsibly, hoe consensually. But back to the barracks. I remember hearing one barracks rat say, I've never been on this floor before. And we was like, damn, she's a fast tracker. I've seen all kinds of wild stuff in the barracks. The barracks is college dorms on steroids, especially if you're stationed in Germany, because the drinking age over there is 18. But if you mess with somebody that used to, you know, get ran through in the barracks, just make sure they test it. Make sure both of y'all safe.
Educated college men act like they too good to date. A lot of types of women like
the difference between this educated man and a hood man. One of them are complete and the other is incomplete, and women love incomplete men. Why? Because they can control them. That hood man probably ain't got none of his name, so he gonna be in your crib sucking up all your air, because you really gonna be his mama. You can be able to tell him to do stuff and get him to do stuff because you know he needs you. You know, this educated man, he got everything going for him. If he ain't fucking with the vibe or whatever you're giving, you know you can be replaced. That's what, just tell the truth. Don't be out here lying and shit. got nothing but potential for you. And you know what that potential gonna do? Waste all your good years. Waste all of them. So you go ahead and do that.
I already know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but listen. In 2022, women have to choose you. And when I say choose you, what I mean is that they have to make some clear, direct, initial interest showing that they are physically attracted to you. An example of this is a choosing signal. So her looking at you when you're in person or giving you a sign that she wants you to at least approach her. On dating apps, this would mean that the girl is messaging you first. A match means nothing. And on social media, it means a girl liking your picture, commenting, following you first, or even sending you a message first. When a girl chooses you first, the whole dynamic of the relationship changes. And if you're constantly cold approaching or sending cold DMs, chances are you're experiencing a very low success rate. Overall, you're better off self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself in every realm, than let the woman choose you. That's how you win.
Here's another quick tip for my men in their 20s. Stop using all your energy chasing women. Now don't get it twisted. I more than understand there's some very beautiful women out here. However, you need to prioritize your career and your self-development, especially in your 20s. And Jermaine Cole said it best. If men would take half of what they put in chasing ass into a craft, by now, they'd be famous and rich. And that's 100% facts. Now I'm not telling you to be a celibate recluse, but I am telling you to prioritize your energy on bettering yourself and not on trying to be in every woman's face. They will actually find you a lot more attractive seeing you on your purpose rather than your purpose being to get them. But that's just one of my many tips, so follow for more advice.
Women will break your fucking heart, then got fucking nerves to be like, we can still be friends.
A female will be watching her nigga call while laying on another nigga chest. Watching her nigga call. And then go home and lie to the nigga so good to make the nigga think, oh, I'm tripping. So now this nigga is apologizing for something that he's right about.
Y'all, women are not friends. Like, they're not meant to be around each other. They only bond in miserable circumstances. When they see you try to leave the club of loneliness, they're gonna sabotage you. Like, they're not your friends. Most of them don't want what's best for you. They just don't want to be alone. And you got what you deserve. Brought stress into that man's life who's probably trying to spend his life with you for the word of a woman that you met in high school. Like, the fuck? This is why my woman doesn't have any friends. I don't need outside forces. I don't need hoes influencing what happens in my relationship. All of them had to go.